This next joke is known as the Eleanor Roosevelt joke. It's kind of a cross between, New Deal politics and Jewish humor, the Lower East Side. There was this old Jewish family. They had come over in the migration of the 1890s, and the original people, husband and wife, Sammy and Rosie, and they were in the Lower East Side. They went to shul. They were getting on in years, in their 80s, and it was they had a nice routine. He was retired. They were just enjoying their family, and Sammy would have pretty much daily walks with his friend Bernie. And so he's walking with his friend Bernie, and Bernie says to him, "No, Sammy, how's every little thing? I hear Rosie's not doing well. I hear she's a little bit sick." He says, "Yeah, we had to take her to the hospital. It's just she's getting on in years, and the doctors are not very optimistic. But I go to visit her every day, and we'll hope for the best." So right after the walk, Sammy goes to visit Rosie in the hospital, and he goes into the room, and the nurse is just leaving, and the nurse says to him, she's fading. She's so sorry to tell you, but she's not doing well. You should get your time in with her that you can." Sammy says, he's very upset, but he has to try to not show it. Goes in, and he goes over to Rosie, gives her a kiss, and sits by her bedside, holds her hand, and he's thinking to himself, I don't know what to say, but I want to comfort her. I want to make her feel good. So he says to her, "Rosie, all these years we're working here in America, and even with our funny little accents, I'm sorry, I can't do the accent. Funny little accents, we were able to make a life for ourselves. We have children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and it's been a wonderful life. We've had our hardships, but it's all because of you. Because you've held the family together. You're still holding the family together, and you have made my life a joy. And I just wanted to tell you, I don't know what the future will bring here, but I just wanted to know that even had I to do it all over again, I would do everything the same, because I love you so much, and I'm so grateful to you for everything you've done for me and our family." And Rosie has a little tear. It comes in her eye, and she says, "Oh, Sammy, that's I totally feel the same way about you. And I'm a little bit sick here, but we'll do fine. Don't worry." Next day, Sammy comes back, and she's really kind of wan. She's very, very pale. She's doesn't want to move around very much, and all she does is drink water. And goes over to the nurse and says, "Nurse, what's happening? Is it getting worse?" The nurse says, "You'd better. I don't know how. You better, whatever you're going to say to her. You better." Do it now, because I don't know what tomorrow will bring." So Sammy's very upset, but he swallows his emotions, and he goes over to Rosie, and he sits with her, and he tells her what's going on with the kids and with the friends, and finally he says, "Rosie, is there anything I can do for you? You look a little worse today than yesterday. Maybe I can cheer you up. Maybe there's something I can bring you. You want me to go to Bloomingdale's and get something for you? Want a bagel? Food is never far away." And Rosie thinks about it and thinks about it. Says she's got kind of a funny look on her face, and finally she says, "Well, Sammy, there is one thing. I know you're gonna be surprised, but just one more time, would you make love to me? Just one more time. I don't know if this is the last time, but that's what I would want most in life, in the life I have remaining." Sammy is very, very shocked, and he says, "Oh, Rosie, I don't know, under the circumstances, I don't know if I can do it, but Bernie, since you want this, of course I'll do my best, of course. And it's not easy, you know, they're in their 80s, but they manage, and they finish, and he gets her a drink of water, no cigarettes, they don't smoke cigarettes, and he's very sad, and when he leaves her, he doesn't know what's going to happen. So next morning, he's walking with his friend Bernie, and tells her what the situation is, and he's very, very downcast. But he goes naturally. He goes to see Rosie again. Walks in the room, and she's looking a little better. Rosy hue to her cheeks, and she's smiling, and she's moving a little bit better, and she's drinking water. She's drinking some juice. She's having some oatmeal. So Sammy's very encouraged. They spend the day together, and the next day he comes back, and she's doing really good. She's got her feet over the bed, and she's telling jokes to the nurses, and she's eating well. Next day, even better. She's walking around. First, she has to walk around with the IV thing, but after a while, the next day after that, no IV thing. Next day, she's doing great. A week later, she's home. She's home. The family is coming over. She's cooking borscht for everybody. There's a party. It's wonderful. Morning after the party, Sammy's walking again with his friend Bernie, and he's telling her, you know, Bernie was at the party, of course, and then he's telling her all about it, and it's really, and Bernie says, oh, you're such a lucky man, you and Rosie couldn't happen to nicer people, I'm so happy for you, I'm thrilled, but Sammy, you look a little bit downcast. I mean, all this wonderful, it's a nest, Hashem, the unwashed has blessed you, you know, you should be dancing. Why were you walking around like a schlub? What's the matter with you? So Sammy looks at Bernie and says, "Oi, Bernie, I could have saved her, no, Eleanor Roosevelt.